Right, the reason for the little video today, what we're going to show is that lights on, no small birds. Right, you've got to remember this is most certainly a little country track. The woods are behind us, just in front there. So the lights are on. Right, everybody can see that, and no small birds. Right, no small birds, and the lights are on. These lights have been on since they put them in. Right, so not carbon reduction policy at all. Another scam, multi-million-pound scam. Right, should be ashamed of themselves. And the reason for the video today, recently, was obviously I have predicted a collapse in the flying insects and predicted a collapse in the small birds. There's recently in Den Haag in Holland, they've actually tested the 5G phased array. All the birds were falling out of the sky, dead. So they've had council workers having to go to parks to pick them up, but it's been that bad, that catastrophic, just killed them all in one go. Well, that's what happens when you use phased array radar. That's what happens, right, when you're actually using a radar system, scanning people's homes illegally and unlawfully. This is absolutely illegal. The technology is unlawful and illegal, right? And the reason why, they're denying it's 5G. It is 5G. Make no mistake about it, that's how they can't control the lights. So the evidence is absolutely damning. Right, absolutely damning. Any bird that lands on the top of these transmitters, with it being a 25 milliwatt, it will kill them. It'll kill them quickly or slowly, depending on how long they sit there, because they can only be next to a 1 milliwatt transmitter for no more than 6 minutes. Because where the council have said that these are safe because they fit within IC and IRP guidelines, what they don't tell you is the IC and IRP guidelines only apply to a 6-minute burst of radiation. There's a light on there. These are on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, we've been doing this video for quite a while, so people have noticed these lights on all the time. What in hell's name is going on here? Are the executives not fit for purpose? Who are they actually working for? What sort of operation are they running there? They should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. So we now know that the 5G has annihilated all the small birds in Den Haag, and as you can see, as we predicted, no small birds here. No small birds. There's a massive wood on the left hand side and right hand side. Right, there may be some birds hiding in there, but the only thing we see in Gateshead now is the bigger birds. Alright, the very, very odd few. This is an ecological, environmental, criminal act. Right, and the only reason they're getting away with it is because all of the regulatory bodies have been hacked to the core. They're run by what's called common purpose. Common purpose, or people that have been trained to be as stupid as possible. They've got a background in stupidity, and they're being paid what's called gagging salaries. Those gagging salaries are to stop them, right, from making any connection between what's actually going on. 5G is an existential threat to the economy. I call it economic terrorism. It'll smash everything. It's making people sick. Their eyes are sore, they've got bad heads, they're suffering neurological disorders, children are self-harming in schools. It is an absolute crisis, a mental health crisis, and why wouldn't it be? The science says that these microwave radiation signals cause significant neurological disorders and harm. It is absolutely lethal, and most certainly lethal to small birds. Because look, there you go. Isn't any. There actually isn't any. And these characters are hiding behind organisations pretending right, that they know what they're doing. Well, I'm going to tell you now, they do not know what they're doing. There's a bird on the top of there, look, see that? They not last very long. Quite interesting here how these birds are getting the warmth on top of these lights. Look, there's another one over there, look, see that? There's a one on the top of there. That's a killer.